What is cool, cutter people of the channel? It's your boy Bobbalam. In today's video, we're talking about Lil Uzi Vert's recent single Demon Time that dropped last week. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. And Tuesday, which is today, is when the official numbers come out for Hot 100 Billboard as to where this song charted. And just to give y'all a little update, let's say Demon Time before, Demon High by Lil Uzi Vert officially ranked at number 61 on the Hot 100 Billboard this past week. I don't know how high it's going to stay. I personally don't think there's a lot of buzz for this song, and I'm not trying to be a hater. Y'all know I fuck with my man Uzi, but you gotta give criticism where it's due and be constructive with it so that the artist, who's probably not even listening to me to be honest, can use that to maybe do better objectively. I personally didn't think this was the best song for the general public. They weren't looking for this from Uzi, but hey, this could be like a whole lot of red situation where everybody's hating on it at the beginning, and then, you know, half a year later gets back onto the Hot 200 Billboard for albums. Except for this, you know, it falls off Hot 100 and then comes back. So we're here to discuss if this is a flop, because I've been hearing, again, a lot of hate for Lil Uzi Vert given this single. People saying that it's fruity. I kind of agree, it is a bit fruity, but it's more on this like pop 80s, kind of sounds like the Weeknd vibe, other than the second verse where like the 808s drop and then Uzi was spitting. But I don't know, I feel like it wasn't the best song to drop as a single for Pink Tape, but maybe this was just like a little toe dip into the water to see what the fans are really messing with, other than all these snippets that Uzi posts and then never drops. But how we're gonna gauge as to if it was a flop or not is to compare it to previous data, because that's all we really have. In that Uzi's latest previous single, Solo that is, because he had some with Future that actually didn't even end up landing on the Billboard, and then he featured on like Meek Mills and whatever, but that's their own promo. But Uzi's latest single Solo before Demon High was Sasuke, which ended up landing at number 65, very similar to Demon High. So you kind of can equate the same amount of success to Sasuke, which I believe also wasn't a big hit for the Uzi fan base. Now, if you ask me, it was almost like a joke song, because this is the days of when Uzi was trolling Playboi Carti when he was gonna drop Whole Lotta Red V2 after At May released, like the music video, the blue one where Carti was stripping on the pole and on the floor like a bad bitch. And Uzi kind of just said that he was gonna drop his own Whole Lotta Red by making his own At May cover called Just May. And then he dropped Sasuke using the baby voice, similar to how Carti was using the fetus voice with At May. But since that was a joke song, we're not going to count that. For the solo single before that was actually That Way, but that was right before Eternal Take, so I don't really want to count that. The single in question that we're going to compare it to is Futsal Shuffle, that actually landed at number 5 on the Hot 100 Billboard, and this was like the start of the Eternal Take rollout, because it was like his first song with like the little TikTok dance. I don't even know how to do it, there's so many steps in there. And after this blew up, again, number 5 on the Billboard, Uzi and the label were like, okay, it's time to drop Eternal Take. He's got all of his hype back. And as I mentioned before, That Way dropped after that, shortly before Eternal Take, and that landed at number 20, which is still way better than Demon High. So what do I think is gonna happen? I think with Uzi dropping Pink Tape, and it's a very crucial album, I think everybody knows that other than the Uzi dick suckers out there. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm trying to be objective, but Pink Tape is very significant to Uzi's career, because after Pluto Baby Pluto, Eternal Take, Uzi's kind of doubting himself. People are saying that he's mid now. He said that Eternal Take was rushed and was not his best quality, even though I thought Eternal Take was fire. It was a new vibe, and Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World 2 was exactly what the fans were looking for. Pluto Baby Pluto is actually an underrated collab tape, especially the deluxe version of that. But still, like, we all have to be honest, none of these projects come close to Love Is Rage 2, which was like the solidifying factor in Uzi's career, wherein then he became a legend. And yes, I'm saying legend, fuck y'all. I mean, he had EXO Tour Life, but regardless, he dropped that originally as a SoundCloud EP Love Is Rage 1.5. So before distributing on all the major streaming platforms. So he didn't even mean for that to become a hit. And then the rest of the songs on Love Is Rage 2 spoke for themselves. But even if we use that data, Demon High at number 61 as potentially the lead single for Pink Tape, the next album by Lil Uzi Vert, and compared to EXO Tour Life, and then Futsal Shuffle, which was number 5. I really think that this was kind of a miss for Uzi. We're talking about Uzi here. Obviously, number 61 on the Billboard is nothing to throw shade at. Any artist would love to get that, but we're talking about Uzi, a living legend here, an artist arguably at the top of the 2016 SoundCloud era. When you think of those artists, you think of Uzi, at least in the top 3. I say top, but I just don't think it made as much impact as they wanted it to, and that's okay. I think they might drop another song to test the waters again and see if they can catch a radio hit. But if you ask me, I think in the next coming weeks, this Demon High song might fall off of the Billboard. I ain't seeing any viral TikToks, people dancing to it. Then again, I'm not on TikTok, but usually the viral clips leak onto Twitter and Instagram. I just ain't seen any hype. Have y'all? I'm actually genuinely curious. Let me know in the comments. Now, with all that being said though, I don't necessarily think Uzi really needs a big single, because as we spoke about a little bit before with Eternal Atake, he had Futsal Shuffle and then That Way. And those songs actually fell off Billboard pretty quickly when we're talking about Uzi songs. And yet, he still sold over, what, 300K if we're counting merch bundles, maybe 290K if we're not. So those were all streams. Like, I don't think Uzi even needs a single, just because he has such a strong and cult-like fan base that will listen to his entire album without needing playlists to push all of his songs to kind of artificially or at least inorganically inflate his first week's sales numbers. So is it a big deal if this song flopped, as some people are gonna say, because they think it's mid? No, I really don't. I think Uzi is just Uzi. He always will be. He's not losing any fans. They're just ready for him to catch some sort of hit, which I don't think Demon High was. But again, y'all let me know in the comments, what do you think about the song? I think I gave my review on the song on my second channel. I thought it was a bit fruity for my taste, but my girl liked it, so makes sense. And maybe you just need to be like fucked up or in some sort of mood to listen to it, and then you'll get like a whole new interpretation of it. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold up. One last thing that I wanted to address before we dip out is that there are rumors, or I guess it was announced, that Bryce Hall and Uzi have a song together. Now, I think they're joking, but after like some sort of party, I think it was a Halloween party maybe, I don't know, Uzi wearing the same, what are the ear muffs as what he wore performing at Rolling Loud, took a picture with Bryce Hall, and then I guess Bryce Hall posted this with a video potentially on TikTok, and then pinned a comment saying, I paid $500,000 for a feature. And so then people are like, yo, Uzi dropping a song with Bryce Hall. They were comparing it to Cardi, saying there's levels to shit because Cardi's working with Kanye, whereas Uzi's working with Bryce Hall. Well, I just want to let y'all know, this is most definitely a joke. How do I know for sure? Well, Uzi's features aren't $500,000. So if Bryce Hall is joking about this, plus I don't even think he makes music, it's probably obvious, but still, just for anybody who is concerned, Uzi's not doing a feature with Bryce Hall. They were just the same party. I don't think it's really even that bad. Bryce Hall, you know, is super clouded. At least Uzi's not taking pictures with like an ugly ass woman. You don't want to see him doing that. You want to see him with the baddest bitches in the game. But with all that being said, it's been your boy Bobbalam signing off. Make sure to like and subscribe to join the Bob Gang if you with it. By the way, update on my channel terminations. I'm still able to post on this channel, still not the second channel for a while, I think, but I'll have some updates for y'all in like a week and a half, maybe. It's gonna be a long time. They're killing me out here. But I'll see y'all later. Peace out, Cloud people. Know what I'm saying?